training and I'm ready. And trust me, when I get my hands on you, I'm gonna destroy you. Trust me.
Yeah.
Trust me.
My heart bleeds adrenaline. The fire I breathe is where I live. Incredible, an animal. One life to live and never give up and never give in. Some people wanna turn and run, but the strong rise under the gun.
Jake Paul, Logan Paul, any of the Pauls, I don't care.
Never gonna keep me down. Still the one that's standing now. Destiny is calling me. Go down in history. Every day I fight to be legendary.
After winning, it got a bit mad, so yeah.
El Chapo. I am the boy.
He's still champion.
More people watched it than Wimbledon or the FA Cup final. I'm talking about that boxing showdown seen by around 25 million people so far.
YouTube stars bring in 1.6 million viewers in a head-to-head boxing match.
KSI won the fight between him and Joe West.
Feels good to be champ.
Now that man's champ, things are on the up.
Jake. Here we go. Think we got a vlog. Jake.
Oh, hold on, one more combo. Ooh. Ah! Ah! Boy. Nah, I'm gonna save that one for KSI. KSI, if you're watching this, bro, you're smart. You called out the two biggest names on YouTube to fight. Although violence isn't the answer. All I can say is, does he not know? Like, KGB, bro. Like, dude.
KSI.
Like, what?
It's KSI.
Bro, I don't know if you like looked on like Twitter or something, but there's this
KSI.
this KSI guy. He like won a boxing match with headgear on, first of all, so it's kind of funny. But
Have a fight dad, bro.
No.
it's a little below me to fight this kid. Instead of fighting Jake Paul, why not box mini Jake Paul? He did say any of the Pauls, so Jake and I decided to, we're gonna try to make him fight Dad.
Hello there.
No.
If he wants to fight me, I'm totally on board.
And we paying you 50K, you won't. You won't! You won't!
Oh my god. I'm sorry, but I am not going to fight your creepy Vin Diesel on crack looking ass dad. I don't think this is gonna happen. I mean, we're formed like this. No. There's actually no hope in you thinking you can be.
Yes, it looks like I am fighting Dave. This is going to be the biggest event in YouTube history. Got the contract right here. It's that ass contract. Yo, it's easy, alright? You call your team, you tell them 50-50. Logan Paul versus KSI August 25th.
KSI versus Logan Paul.
Now, KSI has been, getting ready for his boxing match.
So I think Floyd Mayweather had a plan. He's Mayweather promotion. He might actually put Mayweather.
So Logan Paul and KSI signed the contract agreeing to fight in August.
I walk right up on stage and I'm not playing games. I get right in JJ's face. I'm like, yo, you ready for this? You ready for this, bitch? And then I go hype up the crowd a little bit. Cool. So right away, I decide to gauge the waters a little bit. I look JJ right in his eyes. I want to see where his head's at. Because every confrontation we've had up to this point, he did not look me in the eyes. We're gonna close the deal? Let's close the deal, all right? Let's close the deal. And this time he's actually looking at me, so I'm like, okay, little bitch boy grew some balls today, that's good. So again, this is just what I mean, like overall, these dudes are they're just a Walmart brand. Everything they do is just, it doesn't make sense, it's weird, it sucks. Walmart! So I think JJ and Deji, obviously being related, are equally as dumb, like mentally. They just function slower than Jake and I do, which I'm not gonna lie, is hard to do, but they managed to pull it off. The only thing they kept saying the whole time was
I can't wait to punch you right in your stupid smug face. But yo, don't worry, bro. I promise I won't film you after I beat you in that ring, bro. It's gonna be nice. Okay, brother. You know, in 2017, guys, let's be honest. Logan, you were the man, bro. You were number one. What the fuck happened in January? Was that you just getting started? And boy, I'm about to end that shit real quick. I'm about to make sure that you don't continue. What are you gonna do when you lose? Huh? Tell me. What are you gonna do? You know, I've got an idea. He's gonna set up his camera. He's gonna look all beaten up and bruised. Start with something familiar. Make sure you zoom into my face for this. This is what you're gonna say once you lose. I've made a severe.
What can I expect? It's the one joke everyone makes. It's the one thing everyone talks about, and rightfully so. But anyways, he starts talking. He says a couple lines, and eventually I'm just like, all right, f this. I take my hand, I tear the wig off, and oh, lo and behold, in front of me, right in front of me, is the magical bandana. I'm so close to this thing. I have one shot, and so I go to grab his bandana. I got a grip on this motherfucker, and I go to tear it off. I kid you not, in that moment, it all made sense to me why he never takes it off. The answer is quite simply, because he can't. That thing is glued to his fucking head. I'm not just saying this. I gripped it like full hand, and I go to pull up, and it does not budge, not an inch. Next thing you know, I'm fully extended, and that thing is stuck on his head. So many thoughts are going through my brain, right? It looks like I just like pushed his head, but really all I was trying to do was get this bandana off. Then I'm like, secondly, I feel bad for JJ because some sort of super glue accident must have gone wrong that he actually can't take the bandana off.
What's up, bitch? Yeah, you fucking pussy! Nothing happened. Literally nothing happened. Hey, give him the mic. Give him the mic. Give him the mic. Give him the mic. The Wednesday? Don't fucking touch me. The Wednesday. Oh yeah. I'll get some fucking news. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? They wouldn't even let me say anything. Hey, you're good then. I couldn't say anything. It's fucking annoying. I want to hurt him, man. I want to hurt him. It's alright, bro. It's cool. Hey. That was excellent. You don't know this. Yeah. What's up, bro? Did you watch? Yo, man, there was almost a fight before the fight, champ. It's good to see you, man. I'm chill, man. Let's go, baby. Let's go, man.
I've been thugging through my rainy days, the days. I ain't really trying to hang today. I need changes in a major way. I just pray I never fade away. Yo, oh man. Yo, word to the title, so word to my idols and word to the ghosts. I ain't saying I like him, I kill all them niggas and wear him his coats. Word to the feelings I channel. KSI! Don't be calling me up. I cheat on my queen for a hoe. That's how she goes.
Welcome to London, motherfucker!
I guess I normally wake up, train, eat, and then maybe watch a few videos here and there, and then sleep.
And what is the best part about training?
The best part? Probably finishing.
I saw this as an opportunity to turn my disoriented emotions into fuel. After everything that had happened since January, this was my chance to truly take a step back from the internet and focus on something else with the unrelenting passion that I knew I had. I knew that I had more to offer in this world, and I did not want to let my failure define me. Little did I know, I had been preaching this message the whole time.
And if you lose, if you fail, fine. In fact, please, let me fail. Let me lose. If you can take a hit in the face and get back up and learn from it, that is a win. Consider that a win, because you are now better and stronger than you were in the past. It's just like working out. You work out, you work out, you work out. You deplete your muscles, you take your protein shake, and then your muscles heal and you're stronger than you were before. It's the same exact thing.
During the 6 months of 4 hours of daily training, I rekindled my relationship with my brother. I fell in love with a girl who absolutely changed my life, and I restructured my business and focused on my mental health and emotional growth.
Round 2 is a bit of a show, and then round 3 is the match.
Takes, I'll go to whatever lengths. It's gonna make me a monster. But I'm never the same. So unstoppable, unpoppable thought bubbles, untoppable thoughts, fucking juggernaut that'll stomp you in the verse. Obstacles I'm drawn to them when they're going hot. Off someone what I done thought who was the worst. Little sissy, the fuck taught you how to persevere. There ain't no situation that you ever had to respond to as adverse. Messiest thing you've ever gone through is your purse. Yeah, I don't try like hell, but I might as well hanging up like a shell. Gotta keep growing with it evolve, cause you can keep throwing shit at the wall, but you're gonna find that nothing's gonna stick until you apply yourself. Time to slip in that zone till I find myself inside the realm of the unknown and boldly go in the waters where nobody else has gone before or willing to go until I didn't find the
Welcome to the biggest event in YouTube history. Yeah, let's have it, boys. Yeah, let's have it, boys. This is crazy. You're about to see a huge fight between KSI and Logan Paul.
Jake Paul versus Deji the Tuck. Deji's corner, and Jake Paul is your winner.
Alright, round 1. So, with round 1, I had no footage of Logan. I had no footage of Logan training, no footage of Logan sparring.
Because, like, again, this is not like the KSI we see on the internet. This dude's getting picked apart in front of millions of people.
No, it's hard to constantly going through his body. Obviously, he was getting me, so, you know, he started being a bit cocky, but, you know, that wasn't gonna face me. That shit never affects me.
See my coach is jumping up and down like a little boy who just thought it was his first pubic hair. I'm sitting in my corner, literally like almost 100% energy, feeling savage. I know I just beat the shit out of this guy. And I'm not just saying this. This was easier than any sparring session I had this year. Literally.
Like, my stamina and conditioning is always on point. So I always make sure that fitness is #1, because that essentially is what wins you fights.
I'm quicker than him. I see his punches coming from a mile away. But then again, I make the mistake of standing there versus jumping on him, because I was like almost like patting myself on the back, like, wow, good job, you're doing good, Logan, instead of like actually boxing into the rope. This dude, oh my God. Look, I've always been a fair sport. I've never been one to play dirty. This kid is a dirty fighter, man. And this hit after the bell.
Round 3, I'd hit him with a few body shots. I knew he was starting to tire. So I was like, alright, cool. This is time to really put on the pressure now. So.
I was not happy about that, man. For me, it's frustrating because it's like, dude, if you want to throw me, again, let's do MMA. Let's make the rematch happen in the octagon. But I know you won't do that because you're a little bitch.
And boom. So, okay, round 3, my round, easy. Man, I hit him so many fucking right hooks. It was ridiculous. Right now, it's 2 rounds to Logan, 1 round to me. And we move in to round 4. At this moment, I knew Logan was very tired. You know, he's got such a large frame, so much muscle, that I knew all the lactic acid, etc. was getting to him. I knew the only way to win this was to be scrappy and wild. I needed to just get up in his shit.
KSI finished it stronger, without the doubt, but it was a close fight.
We might see the arena.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 6 rounds of action, we go to the scorecards.
Referee Gareth Morris scores it 58-57. He has it for KSI. Our next judge has it even at 57-57. And our third judge has it 57-57. It is a majority draw.
It's a draw.
Let's hear it for both fighters after 6 straight rounds of boxing. The Nightmare KSI, Logan, the Maverick Paul. This fight is a majority draw.
Wow. How was that for you, JJ? It was a hell of a war.
I mean, Logan, I think there's only one thing to do. I think we gotta have a rematch. Holy crap. Yo, let's do it.
Logan, what are you saying? Are you down for a rematch?
I think it's what the people want.
I look forward to a rematch, ladies and gentlemen. KSI and Logan Paul.
It's essentially a new age of everything that we're doing. So it's a new age of music, a new age of entertainment. We, as independent artists, are showing people that we are more than what people portray us.
So for the first one, I just remember
everyone's talking about this fight, right? And I had a show on the same night. I'm thinking, one, who is this KSI guy? Who's Logan Paul? And I just see on social media, everybody's talking about this fight. And I just sort of tried to dismiss it. You know, I was like, look, I've got my own show. This is real boxing. And then I saw the pictures and I couldn't believe what I was seeing. A sold out Manchester arena, 21,000 people, 1.2 million worldwide pay-per-view buys. I kind of wanted it to fail. And you know the worst thing about it? They could really fight. It was a really good fight. So I left there thinking, you know what, Eddie, you can't just be so dismissive about events that are going to bring a new audience to the sport of boxing. Because if we do that, if we're naive enough to do that, then what does the future hold for the sport? We just sit tight and work with what we've got? No, you bring people into the sport. If the fight was terrible, if they had no ability, then I think I might have thought about it differently. But I watched the event, I watched the fight, I watched the energy in the arena, and I looked at the audience that was engaged in this boxing match. Younger, fresher, bigger in the digital space, obviously. And I was just shell-shocked by the size of this event. And when I saw the pay-per-view numbers come in, when I saw the international TV distribution, when I saw the territories that it reached in the United Kingdom, in the US, everywhere, worldwide, I started thinking to myself, I've got to have a piece of this.
Most everybody now has seen the first fight between KSI and Logan Paul. They sold out Manchester Arena. A ruckus crowd saw both of these guys fight to a draw. We've been waiting for this Saturday night to come for them to settle that score.
Trust me, I'm gonna look at you in the face in that ring. I'm gonna fuck you up.
JJ, if you're listening, if you're up there, I hope you bake that cake. You have 5 days to do something fun before I end your boxing career forever.
If someone is gonna step in the ring with me, I'm gonna do everything in my power to take over this person mentally and physically. This is like a death match.
And when he realizes I'm still there, it's gonna scare him.
Welcome to London, motherfucker!
So, this time around, we have two professional fighters making their debut, KSI and Logan Paul. We have no head guard, we have it for real.